Hi, this video is about the Caribou Mathematics Contest. I'm going to show the solution for the November 2012 Grade 9-10 Contest, question 17, which also came up in the Grade 11-12 contest. So the question is, one of the following is the largest of 9 consecutive positive whole numbers, whose sum is a perfect square. Which one is it? Hint: this question can be solved without adding any 3-digit numbers and only knowing perfect squares less than the values in options. So one way to check whether, for example, 108 is the number we were looking for is to add 100 plus 101 plus 102 all the way up to 108, and then to see if the sum is a perfect square. Instead, we will find a more elegant way by formulating and solving an equation. So let's call the perfect square s squared. And let's call the largest of the 9 consecutive positive whole numbers x. So then we will have x minus 8 in brackets plus x minus 7 all the way down to x minus 1 plus x. So we know minus 8 and minus 1 is minus 9. Then minus 7 and minus 2 is also minus 9. Minus 6 and minus 3 is minus 9. And minus 5 and minus 4 is minus 9. So we have 9 times x, because there are 9 consecutive whole numbers. And then, now we would have minus 4 times 9. So, now we can factor out 9, because we have 9 times x minus 9 times 4. So, instead of writing 9, we will write 3 squared because we were looking for a perfect square. So then we will have x minus 4 in the brackets. So now we will divide both sides by 3 squared because we want to get rid of this 3 squared, because we only want x minus 4. So on the left side we will have s squared over 3 squared. But the better way to write this is the equivalent way of writing this would be in brackets s over 3 squared. And then this 3 squared would cancel out, so then we would just have x minus 4. So we know that when we subtract 4 from this number, we must obtain a perfect square. So now let's look at the options we have. So 108 minus 4 is 104, which is not a perfect square. B, 118 minus 4 is 114, which is not a perfect square. Now C, 128 minus 4 is 124, which is not a perfect square. Now we have D. 138 minus 4 is 134, which is not a perfect square. Now E. 148 minus 4 is 144, which we know is a perfect square because it is 12 squared. F. 158 minus 4 is 154, which is not a perfect square. And finally, G, 168 minus 4 is 164, which is not a perfect square. So we know that the answer is E, 148, which would be the largest of 9 consecutive positive whole numbers. If you'd like to know more about this contest, please feel free to visit our website at www.brocky.ca/caribou.